Major update on Christina Idowo's story. It turns out that Ayomide is a psychopath. This boy is a monster. He is much more than just a rapist and a killer, because the new details emerging are so chilling that I am having goosebumps learning about it. Now, from what we are hearing, because in our previous video, we were wondering how Christina got to his house in Ikorodu, given that she did IT in Unilag. Now, it's still not very clear, but what the sources are reporting is that on the said day when this girl left her home for IT, somewhere along the line, she somehow ended up in the front house of Ayomide Adele, because it was raining on that day. And she was at Ayomide's mother's shop that was close to their house, waiting for the rain to stop. But the rain became heavier. And this was the 19th of August, 2024. So eventually, as the rain kept pouring that day, it was said that Ayomide invited her inside the house till the rain calmed down. And somewhere along the line, while she was in the house, he tried to have sex with her. He tried his luck, but she turned him down, and this enraged him, and he ended up killing this girl. He did not admit to forcing himself on her, but given what followed, even if she agreed to have sex with him, what he did next shows that that was his main intention, to kill this girl and have a family pay money for it. And the way and manner he did it is something that only a psychopath, only a very evil human being can think of. At the time he actually sent this girl's picture to the family, the WhatsApp picture of the view ones, showing them a picture of her in captivity so that they could send him money, she was already dead. He pretty much had killed this girl and had propped her up to look like she was alive, snapped the picture of this girl and sent it to her family via WhatsApp, and started requesting that they pay money for her release, that she had been kidnapped. And it was this moment that the family figured that she had been kidnapped. It even gets worse. They said he started acting up like an Hausa man, started acting up like a Northern man, giving Northern accent and talking as though he's a Northern man. He even created an email address that looked and made to seem as though he's an Hausa man or is a Northern man that created the address. An email address that said Musa Ahmed 02888@gmail.com, making it as though the family is talking to some herdsmen who had just kidnapped somebody in the bush somewhere. And we also got to learn that it was the army men, the military, the soldiers that were on his case. So the police were not involved until later on. So this was the army men doing their own, the soldiers, the military men doing their own digging and following this case back to back. While communicating with the girl's parents, trying to get money from them, he was now acting as though he's an organ harvester. You know, creating a scenario, creating a picture. He had this whole persona that he created in his head to present to this family that he's a herdsman who is also an organ harvester, who, if the family don't pay quickly, he is going to sell her to people who want her body parts. And this was what he was posing to be. There was a part that actually shocked me the most, and this was a part that made me conclude that this guy is a mad human being. This guy is mad. He texted the family somewhere along the 20th or 21st of August, because Christina's mother is alone. She's a widow. She doesn't have a father. So it was this woman all by herself trying to raise the 1 million naira that this boy is requesting for. So she could only come up with 300,000 naira, which she paid in his Sporty Bets account. But the army men quickly blocked it, and he was only able to withdraw 100,000. And so he then requested that the woman pays the rest money into the daughter's bank account so that he would withdraw it from there. But here's the thing, Christina's mother could not come up with the money. So she was reaching out to church members and school members. But before she did that, this sick bastard texted the mother and told the mother that, see, don't you think it would be nice if her schoolmates know about her situation? Because it has occurred to him that the school people don't know that she had been kidnapped. So this boy is literally trying to get the mother to let the school know that Christina has been kidnapped. In his communication, he wanted the woman to reach out to the school so that they can also help contribute money. But I don't think that was what he wanted. He wanted the thrill. He wanted to see how the school whole situation would go. He wanted to see how the school would react. He wanted to be in the middle of this. I think he probably wanted some sort of attention because people know that she knows him and they know each other. And people also most likely know that she may from time to time see him or stop by since they know each other and they are friends and they are pretty much from the same church. So why was he baiting the mother and suggesting to the mother to tell her schoolmates? This is even the part that gives him away, because if you're such a headsman from the north, you're Musa Ahmed, how did you know that people in her school did not know that she has been kidnapped? And it's more interesting when you find out that he was chatting with school members. School members were communicating. WhatsApp screenshots has come out to show that this boy, while all this was going on, was crying, chatting with friends about the whole situation, acting all surprised, acting all bothered, acting, oh my God, what happened to her? I don't know. What are they saying? Oh, you guys should be careful out there. The world is not safe. Whereas he is the demon behind all of this. No wonder he pushed this girl's mother to go to the school under the guise that the school would help raise the money. But whereas he clearly needed the attention to feed his psychopathy, because I don't even understand. I don't think the money was a problem. I guess he wanted the money too, but then to move up to the point where you have to create this whole persona, create an email address, force the mother to tell the school. All the while, there's a dead girl in your father's house. No fear, no panicking. He wasn't scared, which goes to show you that he meant to kill this girl and it was not an accident. So if eventually he comes up in the court of law saying, and we were fighting and then I pushed her and her head hit the wall and she died, boy, shut up. Just shut up. Because what you did afterwards, it's so specific, so particular, and so strategic that it goes to show you that I don't even believe he even wanted to have sex with her. And even if he did, even if she agreed to have sex with him, he would have still gone on to do what he did. This does not look like a rape gone wrong. This looked like this boy really wanted to kill this girl and collect money from her family and have the school be in a chaos. Maybe he is expecting some kind of extra holidays. I don't even know why he would want the mother to so much go to the school to let the whole school know that one of their students has been kidnapped. Sounds weird to me. Makes me believe that this boy is capable of doing so much more. Makes me believe that he actually did kill his sister and maybe killed his ex-girlfriend. We are going to talk about it. This is a psychopath. This is a mad human being. The good thing is that the battalions, the soldiers were on his case. They were following him up. They were tracking the account numbers and everything. And on the 1st of September, they got him. That was when they went to his house in Ikorodu, got him. And they said they found a total of 7 mobile phones in his possession, including that of Christina Idowu. When he was first arrested and confronted, he claimed that he's a phone repairer, that he does not know who Christina is, that he has never seen her in his life, that somebody gave him the phone and he does not know where the person got it from. So clearly at the beginning stage of him being caught and arrested, he denied the whole thing until the police were able to prove to him that, boy, you know this girl. You follow her on social media, you comment on her posts, you go to the same church, people know you to know her, the jig is up. They even found out that the Sporty Bet account that he sent to the mother belonged to him through the email he sent to the woman. They even checked his own personal mobile phone and saw that, yes, the Musa Adamu email account that has been communicating with this young girl's mother was in his phone. He even goes so far in his conversation with the woman speaking Hausa Nagode, Walai, using all these words to make it look as though that, this is the herdsmen. The herdsmen are the ones behind this. Whereas it was a fellow student, a church member, somebody she would have trusted. It's such an unfortunate situation, and we'll still keep following this story to see how it unfolds. I just wish that this girl did not just die the way she did, so innocently. I would assume that is where the connection boils down to, because she doesn't even buy. She would probably stay in Unilag, and then from there go back to her house. I don't think she stays in this boy's house, but she maybe goes there from time to time, or she knows somewhere she can go, because like we said, on that day she was trying to go to Unilag and it started to rain, so she stayed in this boy's mother's shop. Somebody that she knows, somebody that she trusted, and the rain started heavily, and that was when the boy was like, oh, you can come inside, don't worry, come in, there's no need to be there. Then she comes in and he tries to play a weather for 2 card and she refuses, and so he kills her. So this is not him forcing himself on her. I can probably bet that he probably didn't even do anything with her. I can bet that he did not even try to even sleep with her. This boy really meant to do what he wanted to do. His main aim was not to have sex with her, but was to do what he eventually did, which was to kill her and extort money from her family and get the news to go all over the school. This is a madman, and somehow so he can play victim. I don't even know why. I'm starting to believe he maybe killed his sister to get a little bit of attention on himself, to get a little bit of sympathy, and maybe made his first girlfriend disappear so that he too could get a little bit of attention. This looks like somebody who needs attention for somewhere, because I don't understand why it's important for the whole school to know. That part makes me believe that there is something deeper about this boy's mental state.